100,000 facts.
What's up, guys, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? It is I, the one and only OP Skills, back again for another episode of Victory Gaming Network, and today I'm bringing you guys my review of Magnificent Seven. So this is a remake of the original Magnificent Seven, which was directed by John Sturges and starred the likes of Steve McQueen and Charles Bronson. This one is directed by Antoine Fuqua, who is known for Training Day, Olympus Has Fallen, and King Arthur. Unfortunately, King Arthur was terrible. I didn't think I would ever have to mention that movie, but he did so worked on that one. And it's starring Denzel Washington as Sam Chisholm. So the plot is essentially as basic as a Western can get. You've got a town full of nice people, and then some asshole and his army come into the picture to shit on everyone's picnic. Then a couple of the townsfolk who just got shit on decide to find Denzel Washington, throw him some money, so he'll take out the asshole and his army and save the day. Before he does that, he goes on to recruit the help of six other dudes. And ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Magnificent Seven. So essentially, the plot's really basic. You've seen it 1,000 times. It's basically the bread and butter of Western films. But for the most part, this movie was actually pretty entertaining. The casting did fairly well, but the two obvious standouts in the casting are definitely Denzel Washington, obviously, and Chris Pratt. Primarily because of their banter between each other. They kind of played as the headliners for the movie. You know, like they were kind of the leaders of the rest of them. Ethan Hawke also made a return once again with Denzel Washington, which was great. The fight scenes, or shootouts I should say, were actually really well done. There was really only a couple of them there, but they were really well done and entertaining. They had me on the edge of my seat for sure. So overall, this movie was really entertaining, and if you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend going and seeing it, just maybe not in the theaters, but it was great. This movie didn't really break any ground, you know, any records or anything. It's still your typical Western. It's not, you know, anything you haven't seen 1,000 times already. But it was a bit of a refreshment, though, because not a whole lot of Westerns are made anymore. So it was a bit of a refreshment to see it done and done properly. So anyway, that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, be sure to give it a huge fat thumbs up. I will see you guys on the next episode. Until then, take care.